Everyone say hi YouTube. Say hi YouTube for the one time. You know how I go. Santos already got a head start. Hey yo! But anyway, alright, what's good? It's your boy Toon, and today we're going over my thoughts on Guilty Gear Strive. And before we get into it, I want to let y'all know to subscribe. You know, we're at a decent number, you know, it's pretty good. This is the highest subs I've ever been at, but I would like to get a little higher, you know, maybe we get 100. But you know, just hit the subscribe button, like button, and comment on what you think about Strive yourself. Okay, first off, I want to say this game is like the best looking game I've seen in actually a long time. Like you would say like Breath of the Wild looked really good in the cell shaded art style, but this actually just takes the cake. It's one of the best looking fighting games and just games overall. Just the quality is all there. It's definitely worth the 60, and even maybe not the deluxe, maybe not 90 that the deluxe is sold for with tax, but visuals are phenomenal. It's definitely worth the price. 60 is pretty reasonable with the amount of work they put in, so that's already a plus for this game. Just off that alone will just it attracts people to just look at the game and just watch it, even if they don't know Guilty Gear or any of that stuff. Just looking at the game visually and just knowing what's happening on screen is already just a huge plus. The second thing is how easy it is to play this game. In previous Guilty Gears, a lot of people didn't play it that much like casuals because looking at the game would look kind of hard and look kind of just weird to play, and they didn't know what was happening, which is true. Sometimes you just don't know. Like in Exerd, you see just a bunch of items, Jacko, Ram, Set playing you, all this stuff, everyone just doing like a 50-50 high-low mix-up, and you just die in one hit, and like everything just seems all random. But this game is way more concise. Casuals can get into this game, pick it up, learn it really easy, and your character is really easy to control. You know, you get their moves. The simpler moveset actually works for this because it allows newer players to get their moveset quicker. Buff pot. No, not here, bro. The game feels good to play. Once you get the hold of it, it doesn't take long, so that's a huge plus. The roster, despite its size, is actually decently balanced. I know there's still top tiers and bottom tiers, stuff like that, and mid tiers, but the balance of the game is still really good, and I think they did a good job with this small roster that we have of 15. 15 going to be on full release. We haven't played Anji or Ino, who got released, so decent balance from the start. Every character has something. Of course, everyone has flaws, except for Potemkin and Ram. Every character has flaws, but it's decently balanced, I would say. The fourth thing was like, it kind of tied into what I was saying, how it feels playing it. It was saying how easy it is to get into. Again, you know, just they made it simpler so people can get into it. So with that actually playing out, it played up on the favor. So yeah, that's pretty good. So we got that out the way. We got the visuals. We got how easy it is to play. Character roster size, it's good for what it is. 15 is a really good starting point for a roster with DLC on the way. Pretty good. Good balance. Those are the good things. And now it's time for the cons and what I think Guilty Gear is, you know, not the Guilty Gear Strive not doing so good at, and what they can improve on. Alright, quick edit about the pros. I don't know how I could forget about the biggest thing about Strive and its release and what it does for fighting games. It's the rollback netcode. It feels great to play. I've fought people from PR, Florida. I don't know if I fought any like overseas, because I sometimes I would just play. Oh no, I did. I fought someone from Germany, felt great, had a consistent like at least like 120 ping, and the rollback frames were like either like 1 or 2. It didn't spike, so like that's pretty good. Like rollback needs to be implemented now in every single fighting game, and KOF, if KOF 15 does not have rollback, I will not be buying it. And SNK is doing themselves a disservice by not implementing that if they don't. So I could be wrong, they could implement it, but it's as of right now, we have no word of them having rollback in KOF 15. Strive having rollback felt really good. I know a lot of people had a pretty good reception of it, so I'm happy that we have good netcode and we can play a good game online and just keep learning. And yeah, first off, when you open up the game, you go into the menu. It looks kind of bad. Like, it's not terrible, but it's pretty bad. Only saving grace about this menu is the fact that there's a quick match button, so where you can not go into the lobbies and just instantly start. So I'm gonna play a match, and then go to that, go in training mode, you'll just get queued up for a match whenever someone's available. So that's really good for that thing only. We need a lot more quick match buttons to where people can just go in, play the game, get some games, that's it. They don't want to go in the lobby, they don't want to go into a Discord to do all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good. But besides that, it just looks, again, I'm gonna sound like a boomer, but it looks like not Guilty Gear, and it's just really standard and doesn't really match the rest of the game. Yeah, like a lot of things really just don't match about this game. Besides, like, you look at the gameplay, you wouldn't think the menu and the lobby will look like that, just like that. Minimalistic isn't bad, but it still looks kind of bland for this. And the character select screen is what you'll see right now on screen for the YouTube audience. It's better than what it used to be, but it still needs some work. At first it looked like you were picking a card in like a Mario Kart game or whatever, but now it's still a little better, but it's still really bland. The characters' select screen portraits are just so low res for some reason. Even the models, they look kind of just off. Like, I don't know, they look really pixelated for some reason. I don't know, and it's just empty. Like, they could have made the character select screen portraits bigger, added not just a box, add, like, I don't know. Of course, it's still minimalistic, but they could have still did something with that. I just think that direction is better than it used to be, but it's still pretty bad, I think. So next, this goes with what I've been saying, the in-game UI, which is seeing on screen right now, the gameplay. When we first saw it, it was like, this is horrendous, it's bad, it's terrible, get rid of it, look at the old Guilty Gear, do that. But it's grown on me, but not that the fact that it got good, it's just, it's grown on me. I just had to get over it. It's still very bland, and it doesn't really convey information that well. Besides the big numbers, the 20-25 hit combo counter that you'll see, you know, just takes up a good 2/3 of the screen. You'll see that. The health bar is fine, but the burst, it's just, it looks like you're not even supposed to know that's there. And just like the wrist gauge, you have to actively search for it and actually just like take away from the playing the match, look at your wrist gauge, that little small bar. I don't know, it's just actually conveying information for the player. Maybe the audience can look at that, whatever, but the player, it seems like you're going out of your way to look at that instead of making it visible. Editor, edit this out. Oh wait, that's me. I'm the editor. Another thing about the in-game UI is the hearts. Just losing hearts as a concept just seems really weird. Like, you know, usually you're like gaining a round or something like that, but I always sometimes get confused playing. I'm like, oh, who won? Like, oh no, I won a round, so I mean I have one more round to win, but no, I actually am losing and I need to take your heart away. So I think that's kind of weird. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, just kind of just weird. And now another con that everyone knows, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. You all know, if you've even just looked at the beta, if you never played this game, you looked at the game, the online lobbies are horrendous. You may say you like the pixel style, it's cool, you can, but like, is it really cool? Is it actually really that cool or interesting compared to other ArcSys titles and their lobbies and stuff like that? I don't think so. Maybe if they never did anything like that and then they always did pixel, then sure, that'll be the standard, but it doesn't look that good. And functionality, just going into a lobby, finding someone who is, they'll hopefully have their sword out, you can hopefully make sure they don't move, and you can hopefully match with them in time if they even accept you. So it's pretty inconvenient. You're teleporting, you get moved to different places for no reason, and it's just really delayed. Like, you can never get a real response. The next thing that isn't really that bad, isn't, you know, too bad of an issue, it's just, you know, just nitpicking at the moment, but the music isn't as bad as people say it is. Not terrible, but it's not really rememberable like all the other Guilty Gear songs. Like, you know, May's theme, you know all that stuff. Like, come on now. Even if some songs are good, they get very repetitive over time. It just seemed kind of just like background noise instead of just music you want to listen to. Like the songs I do like is Eye to Eye, Giovanna's theme, and Colors, the Faust theme. Other than that, I won't really listen to anything else outside of it. I do like Anji's theme, which wasn't in the beta because he's not even in the beta. I like that theme, and then Ino's theme in the trailer was actually good. So we'll be getting more music, all music from the Guilty Gear franchise, so that's good. So we'll have to listen to Strive OST if you really don't want to. So that's good. That's really good for a lot of people because they're like, oh, the music's trash, I'm not playing it because it's trash. I'm kidding, I don't know who said that, but it's just kind of just, you're like, oh, even Eye to Eye, it's eye to eye, all that stuff. But then after a while, you just don't listen to it because it's just like, it's just really repetitive and you don't really, it's not that catchy. Those are the only two songs I can really, the main theme, it's just such a meme and it's memorable, but not in a good way. It's memorable because it's so bad and it's laughable. That song, it's laughable. Yeah, it's hilarious. Next thing, it'll be about the gameplay. Just a small thing is that anti-airs are pretty weak in this game. Most don't anti-air, but some do, and it's just really weird and it seems inconsistent. Because jumping in on your opponent, like say ramp, jumping in, doing your swords, slash, all that stuff, you can't really hit her without either trading and not being in your favor or just simply getting counter hit. So jump-ins in this game, if you're playing like Ram or Mei, you can't anti-air them, but they can most likely anti-air you, which is, and when I played Giovanna most of the beta, so it was a real struggle knowing they're going to jump. I go to like 2H or whatever, or try to do my kick, and I get hit. I'm just like, okay, I don't know, I just need to either nerf jump-ins, not like nerf the air dash, whatever, just like nerf jump-ins or buff anti-airs. So they could just buff anti-airs, that's fine, don't nerf jump-ins, because then jumping will be really weak. Because jumping in this game is pretty good, and it's like more ground-based, but jumping is still a big part of Guilty Gear's gameplay. That pretty much wraps it up. The main menus I have a problem with, except the quick start button. Character select screen still needs some work. The music, not memorable, but you can play any other song you want. Online lobbies, y'all get it. The UI, yeah, it's okay. I'll get over it, which I have, but I wish burst and risk gauge was more like, more prominent, in which you can see it without having to actively search for it. Just a look up, that's it. Look up, that's it. What about the characters? Coming up soon. So quick tier list on the characters I think and how good they are in the beta. I already have the broken category, A, B, and I don't know, which means I maybe didn't fight them or I fought them, and I still have questions about, which only will be a few of these characters, not even a lot of them. So first off, in the broken category, we're gonna put Potemkin. I haven't fought a Potemkin until the last day, and bro, when I say you can't anti-air, you can barely anti-air him. You'll either lose the trade or you'll get counter hit yourself. Like, and he's actually just so hard to like he's slow and can't move, but you just can't, I don't know, he just has so much priority on his moves. It's just crazy. You block his moves, you're at risk of getting command grabbed, you're stuck in block stun, so it's like, what are you gonna do? And I've seen some dumb stuff with him, and y'all know how dumb Potemkin is. Next character I want to put on the list in broken is Ram. Now she's not broken, but I'm putting her in broken because she's broken. Like, we're like, oh, Ram, she sucks, no moves, no set play, all that stuff. She's top A, bruh. Hey, bro, you make your own list, bro. This is my list. Like, she has no set play, her swords don't come back. What? She has 3 moves. What is that? But when the influencer beta came out and they gave the codes like a few days early, I watched Sonic Fox play Ram, and I was like, wait, she's actually pretty good. Like, they are actually moving with Ram. I'm like, bro, she might not be dead. I'm telling y'all, like, no, Ram is pretty good. I think she's not gonna be trash. They're like, I don't know. I was like, bro, no, for real, the swords, it blows up on the wall, you're stuck, or you can get some high-low, stuff like that. But like, Ram is so good, really easy to pick up, and you die. Like, okay, round start, you're Giovanna, and you're fighting a ram. They get one air slash, you fall back, they run in, you're in the corner. They can already throw her sword out, you're blown up, you're stuck. And it's just off of like a few interactions, she wins the game. She gets wall break. You're in a bad position because when you wall break, you're kind of closer to the edge than normal round start. It's something that's like very slight, but you can notice it if you get pressured back in the corner, and then you're dead. Easy to execute, easy to win with, easy to get a lot of meter, easy to pressure, anti-air. Even without the swords, like her JP has like a weird reverse. God, you're so handsome. Thank you, sorry. He has a weird reverse hitbox to where he's like doing the like that. It can actually hit, you know, behind her. It happens so many times, and I've seen it happen. Just know that Ram is the best right now. Well, like the top 2 in the beta, but when the game comes out and we can actually lab this character and characters will get better, like said Amelia, then we'll see Ram fall off a bit, but she's still gonna be a solid pick in like tournament play, playing with your friends, all that stuff. So next is gonna be Mei in A tier. I remember I was the only Mei player, bruh. No one else played Mei on like within a like 1,000-mile radius within everybody. So from the closed beta, I did play that. There's a YouTube video about that. You can check that out and see how bad I was at the game back then. But yeah, I only played Mei, and they were saying she was kind of cheap then. I was like, they kind of figured out, oh, Mei's pretty cheap and easy, but people got bored of the game because it wasn't rollback. People hated the lobby. It was actually worse playing in the lobby. Had a whole bunch of shutdowns on the servers. Yeah, but anyway, it's not even the point. Mei's pretty dumb. JHS, very good, you know, charge dolphins, it comes out so quick, borderline unreactable. I mean, you can just predict it, but just really good priority, and she can just get pressure right after doing the dolphin. I didn't say whale, the dolphin. Mei, she has a command grab, which is also good. You can also RC that and then get, you know, your combos or whatever. She's just busted. Kind of sad because I was like the lone Mei main, and I played Mei in every Guilty Gear game, like almost solo, and just seeing her be like this and being hated more than she already was is just kind of but I'll still pocket Mei. I won't main her, but I will pocket Mei still. Next is going to be Soul. Buff Mei Dolphins? Nah. I think Soul's top 4. You know, he is just the character you want to play. If you don't know who to play, like just play the main character and you'll win. He has the infinite, good pressure, DP, grab it, does mad damage, insane combos, just overall solid character, and no one can take that away from Soul. He's just actually very good. Next, I want to put Kai. Kai is top 5 for me. You know, he's basic, whatever. That makes him really good. Because again, in this game, you need basic and simple to work. So yeah, and he excels at a lot of things. And you can get some pretty crazy RC cancels to get high-low mix-ups. I'll see if I can get a clip and show it in the video right now, but it's actually, he has some stuff. When the game comes out, Lab Monsters are gonna get this character in the works. Next, I'm going to put Milia, Mix, Oki, fast, but what's holding her back is her damage and her low health. She can get some really good combos that are like 15 hit on average combos and get a wall break, but you won't even take 50%. At most you'll take 50 if they RC and get some really optimal setups, but like the basic stuff you'll get 40 at max with the wall break, 45 with wall break. She can only get better because people will get more consistent with the character and they'll actually figure out what to do with her in a lot of situations. Then next, I want to put my main. I'm so glad she's actually decent, Giovanna. You know, she has some problems, you know, no range, all that stuff, but what she excels in, neutral, getting in on your opponent, is really good at what she excels at. She has basic combos which are good. She can get easy pressure off that. She has a plus on block. Her JS is plus, and then her 214S, the flip, that's plus, so you can actually get pressure off that back to back, and it's a really good mix-up. When we first saw the mix-up, JS into 214S, they were like, oh, that's too slow. I'm not gonna get hit by that. But everyone got hit by it, and I got some free damage off that, which is good. Even in block strings, you can do that RC and get some other setups, high-low, all that stuff. So yeah, she has it going. She has the infinite. I haven't tried it yet, but her infinite is pretty sick. Giovanna, solid character. Next, I've only fought one Leo. When I did, I lost, and then he just left afterwards. He's just a mashing gorilla character, bruh. If Geo didn't have such good neutral, I had to do this, but Geo is just solid overall. But I don't think a lot of people will actually play him. Only like the dedicated Leo mains and just gorillas will play this character, but I think he's really good, you know. Has some really silly stuff, but just if you want to play Leo, play him, but don't play Leo because Leo sucks. I don't like him. I don't like the design. I don't even like him in this game, but whatever, he's in it. We're good. Next is gonna be B tier. B tier, I'm just gonna put it. This is it. Faust, not the same as his counterparts in other Guilty Gears, of course, but still really strong. Got some stuff. Once this game comes out, I'm gonna keep saying that, but once it comes out, you'll be able to express this character and just lap him more, and I think he can only get better. He was really bad in the closed beta and the beginning of the open beta, but people figured it out and he's actually pretty decent. Chip, again, Chunker Chip, the mod on my channel, will say it better than I can, but low damage, inconsistent. He's fast, but he's slower than his older self. He has an overhead that's unsafe on block. If you're blocking it, he does the overhead. He's minus. I mean, Gamma Blade hurts him. He seems pretty impractical right now. But again, when the game comes out, I think more chips will show out. If you really want to play Chip, play him. He does have potential. But right now, just to pick up and play, just play Ram or something, bro. Ray or May. Ram or May. Chip too fast, needs a nerf. Yeah, but too fast, bro, stop. Now, even Millia seems way faster. I think Chip is the fastest, but Millia just seems way faster. Last, but not like the worst and not bad, but Nagariyuki, he's really good. I fought a decent one online the last day. Chunker Chip played him. I think he's pretty good. He has some potential, but you just have to really manage his blood gauge and then just don't get frustrated when playing him. I don't know how he will be when the game releases. I actually just don't know what's gonna happen, who's gonna drop him, play him. But there's some decent stuff out there. He can do mad damage. He's not bad, but just compared to everyone else, he's just kind of just there, I feel like. One of the new characters, only Giovanna made it out, the new character, you know, Slump, you know, she's still top 7 for me, but Gio only one who made it out because some new characters. Don't make them trash, making them at least sound out pretty good. I like what they did with them. It's very interesting design, but just won't work. Nago top 5? I have to see more, because against Millia, bruh, he can kill her, but Millia got the movement. So, and I don't know tier is gonna be Axel. I could really put Axel in like low A, but again, I fought one Axel and it was Psykid. He picked Axel one time after picking the game up just that day. He's like, I'm gonna put Axel, and I just whatever. Oh, I fought another Axel, but it was just I just beat him because I don't know. He has, you know, some pretty good stuff going for him. The time stop, really good. No one utilized that really. Even when they had meter, they didn't even use that. So I was like, okay, don't use it then. Don't cheat me out. So I have to see more of Axel, but I think he will be pretty decent mid tier. I think so. Range is good, and time stop. And the Zato, I can't rank him. I just, again, the game comes out, people lap him. I need people to just show me this character because I don't know about him. Public character, so much potential. I can put him top 8, but I just don't have enough personal information on Zato. What do you mean, bro, on the best Zato? Yeah, you played him, but then even still, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, and I was playing Millia, so it's like, I don't know what I was doing. But again, I need to see way more to have a real opinion on him. This is my initial thoughts on Strive, and this is my tier list. And you can hate in the comments, too, and you suck. Ram is actually the worst character in the game. All this stuff, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. More Guilty Gear content coming soon. Smash reactions, Mithra, and a Mario Party video on the way. It took me a while, but I'm doing it. I hope y'all enjoy the video, and I'll see y'all later. Yeet. We'll ban them on the spot. Exactly, but Ram is actually top 2. Like, just there's no way she's not. No way. But alright, that's it for the video. I'm out. Wait, I already ended the video, but that's it.